She came from a village where purity was not just expected, it was a crown. Her name was Amahle, and she wore that crown with quiet pride. When the men of the village gathered for the sacred ceremony, Amahle stood before the elders. Without fear. She was pure. She had never been touched. Then he came. Nathaniel. Rich, polished, confident. A man from the city, who had heard of this village and its daughters. He looked at Amahle the way a man looks at something rare. He paid the bride price without hesitation. The village celebrated for 3 days. Her mother held her face and whispered, "You are going to a good life, my child. You have done everything right." And Amahle believed her. The city was loud and fast and glittering. But she adapted. She built a home. She built a business. She built a life. They had 2 children together. A boy and a girl. Life looked exactly as it should. Then, the cough came. A tiredness that sleep could not fix. A weight that quietly disappeared. A feeling that something inside her was changing. Without her permission. She went from doctor to doctor. No one could find the answer. Her husband's response was always the same. Just go to the clinic. Take your medication. Stop worrying so much. Then one afternoon, her friend Nomsa said the words. That changed everything. Amahle, have you tested for HIV? Nomsa, I have never been. With anyone other than my husband. I know, my friend. But you never know. What happens on the other side of the bed you share. 3 days later, she went. She sat in that small clinic room and stared at the wall. While she waited, the nurse came in. She sat down. She spoke carefully. The result was positive. Amahle sat in that plastic chair for a very long time. She had done everything right. She had given herself to one man only. And this was her reward. She went home and told her husband. What came back was not grief, not fear, not love. It was cold, hard, rehearsed. This means you have been with someone else. Nathaniel, you took me from my village. You know what I was when you married me. I have never, not once, been with anyone but you. I don't want anything to do with you. These children are not mine. Go back to your village. And just like that, he erased her. She packed what she could carry. She took her children. And she walked out of the life she had built. With her faithful hands and her faithful heart. Her mother met her at the gate. One look, and she asked no questions. She simply opened her arms. Amahle walked into them and wept for the first time. When it was over, her mother held her face and said, "You did not bring shame here. My child, shame was done to you. Those are different things. Always remember, they are different things. Recovery is not a single moment. It is 1,000 small mornings where you choose again to get up." Amahle chose. Every single day. She took her medication. She ate, she rested. She let her mother's hands and her children's laughter be the medicine no doctor could prescribe. And slowly, she came back. But something else came back with her. Purpose. She began going door to door. Sitting with women in their kitchens. Sitting with young girls who reminded her of herself. Speaking plainly. Without shame. About testing. About treatment. About the truth. That this virus does not only find those who have done wrong, it finds those who trusted the wrong person. Years passed. The children grew. The business grew. The healing grew. Then one afternoon, a car pulled up at the gate. Old, dusty. The kind of car a man drives when things have not gone well for a long time. Nathaniel stepped out. He was thin. The confidence was gone. In its place, shame. He had tested. He was sick. And he had come to say sorry. Amahle listened to every word. When he finished, the yard was very quiet. Then she spoke, and her voice was neither warm nor cold, but simply true. I forgave you. A long time ago, Nathaniel. Not for you. For me. Because I refused to carry your guilt on top of everything else you already gave me to carry. She paused. I hope you get your treatment. I hope your children can know their fathers while there is still time. And I hope that somewhere in the time you have left, you tell the truth. Not to me. I already know the truth. But to yourself. She stood. That is all I have for you. And she walked back inside. They called her Mama Amahle now. She runs a small counseling center, built with her own hands, and her unbreakable will. Women come from far. She sits with them. She holds their hands. She tells the truth, without flinching. Her daughter works beside her. Her son is studying to be a doctor. And every morning, Amahle stands in the doorway of that small center, looks out at the red soil and the wide sky, and breathes, just breathes, the way a woman breathes when she has survived everything that was meant to destroy her, and chosen, in spite of all of it, to remain. She came home, carrying what was never hers to carry. She set it down, and in its place, she picked up purpose. The end.